All right, all right, all right. All right, everybody. This is the blackout episode. Hopefully you can hear me. Okay, so part one deleted, but part two and part three is being uploaded. Part three apparently only has 3 views, and I know I had a lot of people there. Uh, part two had 85 views, and I know I had a heck of a lot more than that. Like, there's definitely something going on here. So hopefully you guys can hear me. I think I might just do blackouts for a little while. And maybe I'll do member videos. And then do member lives. Because I think I'm done doing public lives. So you guys either got to become a member or put down in the comments or in the actual comments or in the chat, regardless. If it's right now and you're watching right now, in the chat. But if it's after you watch, like after this is all done and said for, throw it in the comments, okay? But if there was a platform, and we'll make it in the comments, if you see a particular one, just like it. You don't have to repeat it in the comments. So look for other ones, like let's say somebody puts TikTok, all right? If you see TikTok and you want me to go to TikTok, click the thumbs up, okay? If it's Instagram, whatever, I really want to stay away from Meta. I don't want to have anything to do with Meta. So if there's another app for that you think I might be empowered by, let me know. But I want no bullshit. I don't want no rigmarole, and that's why I didn't go to TikTok, because I didn't want no rigmarole bullshit happening. Right? This is my livelihood, and if I have to go to another app, then that's what I'm being. That's what to do. That's what I'm doing. That's what I have to do. You know, I want to be supported by YouTube. I don't mind them taking the taxes and all that for, for, for what they do and for how they provide the platform. I don't mind them taking a little cut, okay? But at least preserve my content. At least allow me to speak, you know? That's my biggest thing. I'm trying to better the world. I'm not trying to ruin it. If I had ill intention towards the world and if I was hostile, then yeah, maybe I am hostile to the karmics, but I'm not hostile to the divine side. I'm protective of of the divine side. And the fact that I've only got one person watching, this is boggles my mind. It's not even allowing me to access it.
You don't have to make feet content to pay for your trip. Just use kayak. Flights to Europe are cheaper this summer. Really?
Now it's saying that there's 3 watching. I knew I had like 9 or 10 people in the last chat, so where the hell are ya? My big question. Does the mic make it better? Welcome back, John. Does the mic make it better? It kind of sounds like it. Okay. So, I'll get into your question now, John. Thank you for your patience, by the way. I just wanted to get through my collective message there. We got 1133 on the dial again. So 1133, we're going to look into that angel number. The 1133 angel number is a potent symbol of personal growth, spiritual awakening, and the manifestation of your deepest desires. This numerical sequence is a call to action, urging you to step into your power, to trust your intuition, and to embrace the new opportunities that are about to unfold in your life. Angel number 1133, guide to its divine meaning. What does it mean for career? Signaling the arrival of new opportunities, increased prosperity, and a deeper sense of purpose in your work. Let's see what Joanne's Sacred Scribes has to say about angel number. Okay, I didn't sign up for these adverts. Like, this is bullshit. Where the fuck is the X? Get it out of my face. Like hell. Constant struggle. Anyway, here we are. Welcome in, everybody. This is round 3. So angel number 1133 is a combination of the attributes of number 1, appearing doubled, amplifying its influence and also relating to master number 11, blended with the vibrations of number 3, also appearing twice, magnifying the energies of the number 3 and relating to the master number 33. Number 1 carrying the vibration of instinct, intuition, progress, and happiness, new beginnings, creation, independence, and uniqueness. Motivation, striving forward and progress, ambition, and the willpower. Number 1 also reminds us that we create our own realities with our thoughts, beliefs, and actions. The karmic master number 11 symbolizes the principles of spiritual awakening and self-enlightenment. Idealism, inspiration, and intuition, self-expression, and sensitivity. Master number 11 also tells us that to connect with our higher selves is to know, to live and to serve our soul mission and life purpose. Number 3 brings the attributes of optimism and enthusiasm, creativity, self-expression, and communication, growth and expansion. Number 3 is also the number of the Ascended Masters and indicates that, that the Masters are all around you, assisting when asked. The Ascended Masters help you to focus on the divine spark within yourself and others, and assist with manifesting your desires. They are helping you to find peace, clarity, love within. Number 33 is a master number and resonates with the energies of compassion, blessings, inspiration, honesty, discipline, bravery, courage. And number 33 tells us that all things are possible. Master number 33 is also the number that symbolizes guidance. It's a powerful message to give your fears, doubts, and worries to the angels and the Ascended Masters so that they can be transmuted and healed on your behalf. You have much spiritual work to do within yourself so that you are fully prepared in every way to fulfill your soul mission and divine destiny. Trust that angels support you completely and surround you with love and protection at all times. The angels and universal energies are working things out for your highest good and helping with your preparations and long-term work. Angel number 1133 gives you the courage to fully express yourself and live your life with enthusiasm and optimism, safe in the knowledge that you are well blessed, loved, and supported in all that you do. Live your life with joy, passion, and purpose, as this will manifest your true desires. Be prepared to expand and increase your spiritual development and awareness, and use your knowledge and wisdom for the uplifting of others. That's exactly what I'm doing, collective. Isn't that funny? Angel number 1133 is also a message from your angels that they are sending you positive energies and signs, so be sure to pay particular attention to your thoughts, ideas, and insights as they are giving you information about the next steps to take along your spiritual path. Any positive changes or projects that you are considering right now will be well worth your while, and the angels will assist in their undertaking. So you're being assisted by your production team. despite what it looks like, collective, good things are happening. Okay? Just know that the good things are happening. All right. So let's look into what's this action card? I want to really kind of get into the nitty-gritty of the action card. What are they taking action for? Or what does the collective need to take action for? I'll ask. Yeah. Okay, so there's some sort of action that you don't see coming. They're trying to thwart it. They're trying to hide it. But it's being revealed. Something coming in fast. Something of an ending, a 10 of feathers. Right? An ending is hidden. And it's coming in fast. Okay, so they're taking action. 5 of crystals. There's definitely a new foundation being built with this. What else, Spirit, regarding this? Yeah. So they can't walk away from this. The fact that you lost out on your stability and attainment and transition and insight and all this kind of thing. You lost out on this 10 of Pentacles. They can't walk away from this. Okay? For what they're trying to do, they can't walk away from this. Justice is here. Shit's gonna happen very, very quickly, collective. Knight of Shells. I don't know, there's a King of Acorns here. There's a very karmic. They can't walk away from this. They're stuck. What they don't see coming, there's a major ending to whatever's going on. Okay, this is a karmic. This is not you. But there's an 8 of Acorns. There's a High Priestess. There's an ending that you don't see coming. It's coming in quick. It's something that apparently you can't walk away from. Something about a loss. 6 of Feathers, so 6 of Swords reversed. Something that you can't walk away from. Something that you... And it's something about justice. It's about a loss. The Hangman. The King of Feathers. Okay. The King of Crystals in reverse. And the 4 of Crystals. The 10 of Acorns. So somebody's pissed off that they can't walk away from something that they tried to bring to an end. There's a Queen of Feathers here in the reverse. There was a lot of deception. There's a 10 of Acorns here as well. They tried to bring an end to your justice. Okay, they were very emotionally manipulative. They were very emotionally inept and definitely trying to bring about some sort of demise to your heart space. Okay, there was a King of Crystals here that was extremely selfish. Okay? And they're keeping something to themselves. but it's not going to work out for them. Somebody's not getting a wish fulfillment. This Queen of Feathers in reverse is not getting wish fulfillment, trying to end something for you. They're trying to end you, really, but they're not getting wish fulfillment because of their lies and their deception. They're having to take responsibility for what they've done, because they tried to put you in a position to where you can't walk away. They tried to destabilize you, and very, very selfish. Very, very selfish energy. So somebody was trying to take action to try to get you acting out of character to the point where you couldn't walk away. And somebody's seeing this. Somebody sees this. You're speaking truth. And it's like, because you're speaking truth, this is why they're doing it. They're trying to get you shut down. It's because you're speaking truth. Tell me more about the happiness reverse. So, yeah, there was a relationship that was orchestrated in your experience. There might have been a relationship that come in. It seemed too good to be true, and it was only to rip the rug out from underneath you. But the divine showed you that already. There was no love here with whatever this is. So the way they tried to bring unhappiness to you is to make you basically fall in love with them only to rip you apart. That was the whole idea. They figured you were going to fall in love with them, and if they treated you like a fucking king or queen, and that's kind of what happened, and they did it on purpose. To love bomb you only to rip you apart. They did it on purpose. They did it for entertainment. Right? Just to ruin your life. And to bring you into your shadow. Anything else? Yeah, the Ten of Feathers, to open up old wounds. To keep you from recovering. But it not only helped you recover, it helped you heal. It helped you build a new foundation, collective. It helped you explore and discover new parts of yourself you didn't think you had. So it blew up in their face. Okay? It blew up in their face. Tell me more about this community card. And John, I'll get to you next here. Hang on. Just let me get this dealt with first. Okay? I thank you for your patience. So the community card, the Four of Acorns. So they had to take a community. It took a fucking community to unbalance you. To bring you to your knees. It took a whole community of people. It really says a lot about these people. A whole fucking community to bring somebody to their demise. A whole community of people. But you stayed patient. Despite it all, you stayed patient. And you are going to get victory and success in this. You do have divine wisdom and spiritual power, collective, and it's becoming evident. You will receive success and triumph. Okay? And there's going to be a community that's going to celebrate you. I'm picking up somebody wants to try to make you a sacrificial lamb. Yeah, there's a Queen of Acorns in reverse that's trying to bring a major tower to your success. Queen of Acorns in reverse. Somebody very, very livid, very, very past. Like she's losing their fucking mind. Knight of Crystals and Page of Shells. So this is, okay, oh, all right, I get it. So there's going to be, because you're so patient and because of your perspective, this is what's going to bring you success. Okay? And the fact that you are connected with divine wisdom and spiritual power, you're divinely guided and guarded and protected. Okay? This is coming in and bringing a tower to this Queen of Acorns in reverse. Okay? Major tower. Because of your success and because of your recognition and status. It's literally, this person's snapping out. Okay? And she's also going to be snapping out because there's going to be a Knight of Crystals coming in to recognize your endurance and determination. And it seems like there's going to be some sort of a gift. And this is a recognition of that gift. Page of Shells. This is also something about your intuition, inspiration. This is something to do with your empathetic abilities, as well as your intuition, the way you see things, your inspiration, the way you show up for people. Okay, and the whole idea was to remove this stability, and it just keeps getting stronger, collective. Okay, and you just keep winning. So this Queen of Acorns in the reverse, I'm really kind of picking up on a Sagittarius energy. A feminine. She's livid. She's livid at the fact that you're stepping into this Empress energy. And this is probably the fact that they're just sitting there watching your glow up. The Ten of Crystals. Yeah. And they're losing out. And here they wanted you losing out. All they can throw at you is glamour magic at this point. You just stay focused and keep moving forward. Alright? Keep moving forward. Keep your cards close to your chest. There will be recovery and transformation from this. Please know that. You need to continue standing firm on justice. And focus on yourself. Alright? Things are slowing down for you. Okay? And it's just basically so that way you can get your bearings again. Okay? It's going to look like things aren't going to end, and it's going to look like you're not going to be able to move forward. Okay? But things are changing. Okay? Things are not as they seem. Somebody does not want you to complete this cycle. Somebody does not want you to get a gift. But you're getting a gift anyway. Because this is divinely protected, collective. Okay? There's definitely some major decisions need to be made. But the divine will guide you in those decisions. So if you're feeling a little bit puzzled, or you're feeling pressure, it's projection. Somebody's projecting onto you to make you feel pressure, to make a decision. The divine is not going to pressure you to make a decision. The divine is going to enlighten you. They're going to show you the way, and you're going to make the decisions because you understand what is at hand with these decisions. The divine will let you know. You will know for certain. There will be no guessing games. If you're feeling like you're playing a guessing game, wait, hold patience. Okay? And also ask for updates. Because the divine will work for you. The divine is working for you. It's working in your favor. And it doesn't matter what they say, who they talk to, the divine is on your side. Okay? Just know that. Protector. We got 7 of crystals and ace of acorns. And we have the page of crystals, we have the knight of feathers, and we have the 7 of feathers reversed. All right, so there is going to be a new beginning because you've been working hard for this new beginning. It's coming in. Okay? This is going to be a passionate new creative force. It could be a collaboration. You could have a team coming in with this new endeavor. You might have a team that wants to work with you. Okay? This is going to be pretty substantial. What I'm being told is you're being put on the map, collective. You are being put on the map. There's going to be no doubt about you being put on the map. Okay? Everything that was taken from you, all the sabotage, all the pain, all the suffering, all the trauma, it's all going to make sense. It's all going to fall into place. It's all going to bring you to a new perspective in life. Okay? So everything that was taken from you is being brought back sevenfold. We got sevenfold blessings. Double for your trouble. Okay? So everything that was taken from you is going to be brought back plus. All right? And it's going to be in a priceless, like, you're not going to be able to go out and buy this. It's going to be priceless blessings. Okay? Blessings only meant for you. Blessings with only your name on it. And nobody's going to have any connection to it whatsoever. It's just between you and the divine. So stay true. Okay? Stay true. Things are going to work out better than expected, divine. All right? It's going to work out way, way better. One crucial thing, collective, and this I need to follow myself, is the collective, the divine wants you, if you have any ideas, you need to have the discipline to see those ideas through. Okay? However, with the current situation that you're dealing with, it's very difficult to stay focused. So at least have a particular place where you're writing these ideas down so you can look at them later. When you're bored, when you need something to work on, you need to be busy with something, you can go back to look at this. Okay? Because these ideas, and having a place to just plaster these ideas, whether it be in a book, whether it be on a piece of paper, a whiteboard, something. These ideas, it's going to multiply. There's going to be a lot of different ideas coming in all at once. So Spirit even just wants you to make a place to where you can put these ideas. Okay? Because what I'm being told is you are going to be bombarded by ideas. You might be feeling frustrated at the fact that they're coming in so fast, you can't even write them down. That's how fast they're coming in. Okay? But it's not the fact of the pressure of writing them down, it's the ones that stick. It's the ones that remember. Because they're going to flash a whole bunch of shit at you to see what sticks. Okay? And if it sticks, it sticks. If it sticks, it's good. It's something that resonates. It's something that is going to show up to you. If it doesn't stick, it's an idea. It has potential. but it's not as something more stable than what might stick. So this is going to help you clarify all of these different ideas. A lot of these ideas, I'm being told, are ideas you've already had, but it's like you're going through your Rolodex. So all these ideas are going to come back up through your mind, and you're going to have this time where you can either have it on a record or record yourself talking and just talk to yourself about all the ideas that are coming out of your head, and just throw it in a video so that way you can go back to it and rewatch it. Okay, because it's gonna hold something for you. All right, it's gonna help you break something down. Okay, and as expressive as you are, it's going to bring you some sort of a foundation for something. All right, and it might be more than one thing that you have, or video, or whatever the case may be that you produce, that is going to be of significance. So not only are you going to have to focus on your ideas and the discipline of those ideas, but taking action and focusing on those ideas. Okay? In order to receive and in preparation of this double for your trouble sevenfold blessing. Because it's in the happening. That's where the blessing is. Okay? And if you're feeling like you've been left out or that you've got a whole bunch of time wasted, it's not wasted time. Spirit wants me to emphasize that. It is not wasted time. And the reason why I'm saying that is because you are currently in a stagnance, right? You were currently in an isolation. You were currently in a time of absolutely nothing was going on. Okay? Specifically, just your priorities, and that was it. Like nothing extremely extravagant's been happening. It's just been very, very to yourself, solitude, healing, shadow work. You know, you've been focusing on you. Okay? That's going to continue. But you're going to eventually be released out of that into a new position. Okay? You've worked extremely hard and you've planted a lot of seeds, and there's definitely something coming out of that. There's definitely some sort of harvest. And I'm really picking up the Seven of Crystals being a harvest card. And being around harvest time, being September, October energy right now, we're in the harvest of that. So you're going to see fruition of these seeds that you planted earlier on in the year. Okay, you're going to see the seeds planted. All right? And things are going to make sense soon. All right, just know that. You have a creative force working with you to up your ante as far as your confidence, as far as your passions, as far as your ideas and your inspiration. So you're really needing to focus on when that shows up. You're going to get another burst of energy. And when that burst of energy comes in, really step into that energy. Really kind of focus on that energy. Try to hold on to that energy as long as you can. Okay? What else with this? Right. So, because you're so protected, somebody tried to have you overthinking. They didn't want you healing. They wanted you overthinking the fact of having no hope, and they wanted you in this dark, dingy energy. Okay? And the situation with this is with this overthinking, this is how they were trying to scatter you. So I'm picking up again on the 404 error code. So this is because of them doing this relentlessly, they've been disconnected. They're getting an error code now. Because Spirit's telling me that you have since jumped timelines. Okay, so if you felt a shift over the weekend with this eclipse, okay, then you went through, you jumped timelines. It's like something is cleared out. Like you're not having to worry about it. It's no longer an anxious There's no longer anxiety towards it. It's just gets gone. It's like it's okay, gross spirit. But anyway, spirit's showing me like somebody popping a pimple. Like there was a pimple growing, festering. Okay? And it just kept under pressure, under pressure, under pressure, under pressure, under pressure. It was coming to a head. It came to a head and it was ready to burst, and now it's burst. And I'm really kind of picking up in the back of my head that somebody lashed out. Somebody lashed out and did something they regret. Because now they have to explain, now they have to answer for it. Now they have to speak up, and now they have to hold accountability. And this is kind of bringing me back to the fact that they tried to do all this shit to you and they ended up lashing out, and, you know, it's all because you were triggering them. Which you knew exactly what you were doing. You were playing the playbook right at them. You were basically, you know, playing their own playbook right back at them. They want to play in your face. They want to play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Well, here's a stupid prize. Lose against your own fucking dumbass toxic playbook. Who's the motherfucker now? I gotta be a villain in somebody's story. Oh, collective, they're so butthurt about it. They're so butthurt about it. They can't even wrap around their head the fact that their mind is blown. Okay? Darren, you just gave me a great idea. All in all, because we're talking about, like, you know, spiritual warfare and all this shit, okay? And I honor my ancestors, right? And I've been trying to think of a way that I can work in this type of live where it's just black, right? Black screen. But I'm like, okay, so blackout episode, that doesn't really bring anything to it, right? And I've been trying to figure out what I can do, what I can save for when I have to do such of this stuff. And it's mainly because I've done 2 episodes already and they've both been botched. And I had 4404 on the time. So 444 is significant. Ultimately, we're on part 3 of my live tonight because I'm spitting truth. Okay? And I think there's energies out there absolutely losing their mind because of it. And they're probably reporting my live. They're probably dealing with this shit, like, constantly, right? So I keep coming back on. I keep trying to do the live, and it's like, well, fine, I'll just try it with another device, as YouTube tells me to do it. So I'm trying it with another device, but my camera don't turn on. Okay? So it's kind of dumb. But anyway, here's the other device, right? So it's a blackout edition, right? So I'm thinking of kind of like, you know, maybe, yeah, I'm gonna live from the coffin, from beyond the veil and beyond the grave with Aiden Wolf Shadow. And it's like I'm sitting in a coffin. Of course it's fucking dark in here, Darren. I'm speaking from beyond the grave and beyond the veil. This is me trying to be creative, okay? And the fact that they're trying to off me to begin with. They're trying to make me be a fucking sacrifice, which is an epic fail in itself. Yeah, anyway. I figure it would be kind of funny maybe doing a live in the dark. So like the blackout, it can be from, you know, I don't know. Is it funny? Does it got a bit of a catch to it? I don't know. I'm just trying to be creative. I have a bit of a weird sense of humor. Welcome in, Daryl. Walking Dead, yeah. Well, just because if I have to do this on my tablet, then, you know, it gives a whole kind of creative aspect to the reason why the screen's dark. Try to find a way to put a thumbnail up there or some sort of picture. I don't know. All right, John, are you still here? Collective, they're just trying to bring about a big, huge dystopia to you. Stay vigilant. The divine is going to guide you through it. Just know that you're going to get through to the other side. Okay? And the divine's kind of giggling with that. Because you're only going to rise. Okay? You're only going to rise. No matter what. You're not going to be no sacrifice. Okay? You're protected. All right, John. Something about you not wanting to be kicking it with your Reiki specialist anymore. Did you come at me with that before? I remember you mentioning that at some point before. Like, even not tonight, but another night. And what about this Reiki specialist that you're talking about? Yeah, I got crystals, Darren. What about this is making you question, and why would you question the questioning? You know? If something don't feel good vibe with you, then it's probably your intuition telling you something. Why would you question that? You have an issue with self-abandonment, abandoning yourself, and people abandoning you. You need to empower yourself and release and deal with that. It's about filling your own cup, aligning your own chakras, and doing it for yourself, doing it for the best, to be the best version of yourself. Is there anything that John needs to know, Spirit? We got the Seven of Pentacles right side up. We got the Eight of Pentacles reversed. We have the King of Cups reversed. We have the Seven of Cups on its side. So we have 787. Let's look into that just for shits. So this angel might be significant to you, John. Angel number 787 signifies a message of spiritual growth, intuition, and aligning with divine guidance. Be aware that your guardian angels are guiding you towards heightened spiritual awareness, trusting your instincts, and embracing the divine guidance for a fulfilling life journey. A period of spiritual awakening and a call for reflection on one's life path. The sequence is believed to resonate with vibrations that encourage an individual to trust their intuition and inner wisdom. So this is about messaging, like the divine's messaging you, communicating with you, and as to whether or not, maybe this is a test as to whether or not you actually listen. Because the divine may be trying to tell you something regarding this person. And maybe there is an attachment, but if there's an attachment, what type of attachment is it? What is the divine trying to show you? How are you feeling? Acknowledge how you feel within yourself and acknowledge how this energy is making you feel. Okay? Try to get to the bottom of that by, not getting overwhelmed, but not getting distracted either. Okay? Kind of being in the middle of the emotion, but not allowing it to affect you in a way that it's going to overpower you. I get a feeling like there's some sort of abandonment issues in the past. There's definitely some sort of not so empathetic situations you've had to deal with that you're healing from. This quite possibly could have created some sort of a stagnance in your heart space. There could be heart chakra blockages energetically, and this is quite possibly the reason why maybe she's throwing this kind of thought process to you to kind of try to unblock your heart chakra. Okay, so in essence, she could very well be trying to unblock your heart chakra, and this is why you're having these feelings. This is why you're having these thoughts, and you think that maybe she's got some sort of attachment issues. I don't know. I don't think it is. Maybe it's you. Okay, because the King of Cups is totally not holding on to their emotions. They're totally not, they're willing to put in the work, but they're not willing to apply it. They're not willing to, as far as you are concerned, you're willing to put in the work, to plant the seeds, but you're not willing to do the work. You're not willing to show up, and tend to that. The Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, this is about not only being consistent with the harvest, but reaping its bounty, seeing it through to its completion, right? And this brings you almost an independence with the Nine of Pentacles, but you're not there yet. You're going from a Seven of Pentacles right side up into a Eight of Pentacles in reverse, all because you can't open up your heart space. So it's almost like you're having to take a step back and reevaluate what is actually going on here. Is it actually you, or is it actually them? But it's not a fact of being overwhelmed with the emotions of that. It's the fact of recognizing. It's the fact of acknowledging. It's the fact of seeing that seed be planted and knowing why and the purposes to why that's being planted there and what is being growing from that seed and what you're attending to. You have to pay attention to that and focus on what you're attending to and what you're not. Are you tending to the possibility of your heart being closed off? Or are you tending to the possibility of healing that heart space and opening up that heart space to compassion, love, understanding? Okay, so I hope that helps with the situation. It might be that, maybe she's not playing a game with your head and your heart, Maybe she's just trying to get you to access your heart space. So if she might be flirting with you or something, it could just be trying to get you to open up a little bit more and not be so reserved. You want to open up. Okay? Well, I think it's a little bit on both. Maybe that, maybe she's reserved, maybe she's not. Maybe she sees that your heart has been broken through the Reiki. I wouldn't take this one for granted, is what I would say. If it's a good feeling that you get, I would trust it. Spirit, what happens if John trusts this connection? Is it going to bring something positive? Or what? What's the situation? Oh, okay, so it's going to expose wounds. This person is going to expose wounds that you had previously, that you haven't healed yet. And as a Reiki worker, this happens, right? She might be emphasizing some sort of a shadow work as well. But this is going to help you heal. And this is going to help you close out cycles, which is fucking beautiful. It's almost like this person's going to, if you take on this connection, it's going to help you expose what you still need to heal and help you finish and clear out that cycle. So I don't know if there's some sort of healing going on, but there's definitely something of maybe her being a catalyst to some sort of healing, some sort of ascension. Yeah, this is not a relationship, but it's something that she can help you with. And it's not even about being sexual, it's about being sensual. It's about opening up your heart space and allowing that to flow. There is some sort of wish fulfillment here with the Nine of Cups, but this is about helping you be independent emotionally. Right? So I think there very well could be some sort of development or a clearing with this relationship. It's more of a friendship. It's a healer-student kind of situationship. But I don't think it's anything to do with sex or anything particularly that. But it's more on emotional availability and vulnerability. Okay? Yeah, so you are going to get the upper hand in this, okay, by moving with positive, good intention. Don't allow, don't allow your little head to overpower the bigger head. Say that much. Okay, keep it classy. Try not to get the wrong idea. Yeah, it's basically going to be a self-sabotaging to your healing. And it's going to be something that you're going to be taking accountability for and apologizing. It's going to be recognizing that you self-sabotage. It's going to be recognizing that you kind of lie to yourself. You deceive yourself. It's a very difficult lesson to learn. I've had to learn that lesson at certain points. Since learning that lesson, I now look in that direction. It's like, am I deceiving myself? Am I just putting myself up? Like, is this, am I lying? No, I'm 100% integral. Because then there's no wonder. But then when other people question, it's like, no, I'm standing on business. Like, it is what it is. The Wheel of Fortune is in your favor with this, though, if you keep it classy. You will get wish fulfillment out of it. With anybody you meet, they are either a teacher, they are a student. Okay. Yeah, don't sabotage this. Create this into a friendship. Okay? I wouldn't put it anything bigger than a friendship. Mainly because the Two of Cups is here in the reverse. I don't think there's I don't think there's there's somebody out there. We got the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. There's somebody out there for you. Yeah, we got the Lovers on the top. So you've got somebody right around the corner that they're not standing on the corner. They're actually a classy bitch. But yeah, she's like right around the corner. So stay patient with your healing. Stay patient with this recovery. Stay patient with finding your wish fulfillment within yourself on an individual basis without anybody included. It's just your own essence of wish fulfillment. And don't allow the deception, the distractions. Don't lie to yourself. Don't be deceiving yourself, because that's going to self-sabotage you. All the lack talk. If you're talking down on yourself, pay attention to that. Because how do you speak to yourself or how others speak to you? Pay attention to that. Okay? Because you're going to be sitting there recognizing, oh shit, I shouldn't have said that. Now, and then, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're going to be apologizing to yourself because of it. Right? And then this is going to get you down into this kind of feeling worthless, feeling like you're not going to make it, and da-da-da-da-da. And it's like, no, that's not the whole idea of this exercise. The whole idea is to open your heart. And it's difficult after dealing with toxic and drama and the drama and all the bullshit. Being able to open up your heart and trust another person in that energy with you, knowing that they're going to have good intention. Very difficult to find trust with that. It's not easy. People say, oh, just open yourself up and just go for it. Yeah, what? And go headlong into a brick wall? No. I would rather be methodical and take my time. So ultimately, there's going to be some major changes. There is going to be some sort of an apology. There is going to be some sort of a dismantling of something that you thought that you had it all figured out. There's going to be a dismantling of that, and it's mainly because you lied to yourself. You did this to yourself, but you have no choice but to take accountability for that in order to rise above this, to be inspired again. So there's no way around it. There's no way over it. Go through it, feel through it, and bring yourself to the other side, to where this Ace of Wands is coming in. Okay? But yeah, collective, despite what these karmics are doing, I'm going to jump back on the reading that is in part 3. Despite the karmics and doing what they're doing and playing their dumbass games, the more they spin those tires, the deeper they get. Okay? Keep that in mind. The more they spin their tires coming for you, the deeper they get. Okay? And I'll tell you right now, 666 on the freaking dial here, coming up. It's, yeah. They were making deals with the devil. They were making deals with the lower realms. Okay? And the reason why I don't talk about where I'm associated in the lower realms, okay? I'll tell you right now, dragons have access to the lower realms. Okay? All dragons have access to the lower realms. All dragons have access to both realms. Okay? So, to come to think that that has anything to do with evil, it's not. Specifically with dragons. Dragons are not evil. They are very, very respected. They're very old, very wise. They are of the first world. Well, you can visualize a dragon, Darren. The world is changing and the ability to manifest a dragon is definitely possible. I know my dragon has shown up. She's materialized many times before. She's very much alive. And I've had people come back and confirm. After I've seen her show up to me in the times of need, literally as apparitions through my incense smoke, through candle flame, through a bonfire the one night. Um, it's been quite the journey, and I've been manifesting this dragon my whole life. Birthing her from consciousness. And the way you do it is you keep her name sacred, so you don't speak of her name. The name of your dragon, it is only known by you, no one else. You do not tell anybody your dragon name. And dragon energy works telekinetically, so you don't even need to speak her name. I'm also being told to speak on the fact that I don't know what it's called. but it's similar to dolphins. Like dolphins, like the feminine, they doesn't need a masculine in order to birth a child. It's like they're both. If they do not have, I'm not sure. I think that's the truth. Something to do with the genetics of a dolphin has the same genetics with dragons. I forget what it's called, where the female doesn't need a masculine in order to, not a feminist, where the female doesn't need a masculine to bear a child. Like it's all within the feminine aspect of her biological science that births the child, births the dolphin, the baby dolphin. I don't know. But anyway, I'm being told to speak on that because as this becomes materialistically real, the more you focus, and along the line, the veil between the spiritual and the physical is very thin in this time. So there's very, very much a possibility for miracles to happen. But you have to bring your head around and wrap your fucking head around the possibilities of it all. Sky's the limit. Literally. It's whether or not you want to go down that rabbit hole or not. That's for sure. 12:36 on the dial. 1, 2, 3, 6. Let's see what that angel number is. 12:36. Oh, more adverts? Seriously? I don't know about that. Angel number 1236 is a message from your angels and the ascended masters that they are with you, encouraging and supporting you as you work with your life purpose and soul mission. Your angels ask that you release any negative fears or concerns. Already done. Love you. So that they can be healed and transmuted. Let's get it. Have faith and trust that auspicious opportunities will present for you so that your monetary and material needs are met as needed. Trust that all is going to divine plan in your life. Yeehaw! Let's get it. Ask you to maintain positive attitude and frame of mind in regards to the financial aspects of your life, and trust that your positive thoughts and expectations will manifest as abundance and prosperity. Your angels and the ascended masters support and guide you along your divine life path, ensuring that all is taken care of. Angel number 1236 is a message from your angels that your monetary and financial needs will be met as required. Give any feelings and fear, lack of loss to your angels and the ascended masters for healing and transmutation. Trust that the universe will ensure that your wants and needs will be provided for. Thank you, divine. I love you, angels. Love you, ascended masters. With all of my soul. I walk for you. I live for you. Let's fucking get it. Get it, got it good. Yeah, yeah. Get it, got it good. Wild, eh? I take out the harmonica and I lose like 4 people. That's hilarious. I don't want to hear your harmonica. It's like I send off the demons or something. Whatever. I don't care. All right, so what is the predominant numbers? I got my dice out. What are the predominant numbers that we're going to pull for the collective? What is significant? All right, we got a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 and a 1 and a 3 and a 5, 2 and a 6, a 4. All right, so I get a feeling that there's a bunch of different people, different groups of people. Okay, and what I've never really divined like this before, just with dice. But what I'm getting is that there's like a third party situation happening here. Because there's a 1, and then it's almost like the 1 is standing somewhere else. Because there's 2 1s out here on the table. And I'm picturing it as the 1 is you, collective. The 1 is you. And you were involved in a third party situation, okay, where the person that you were kicking it with picked the third party or picked the other person. But it's almost as if the one that you were messing with, okay, if this is resonating to you, they were the third party. Okay? Now, I'm also getting, there were 3 people. There was 1 person that made the decision. There was 1 person that made some major changes, okay, to bring change to a situation. And then there was someone here creating a situation where there was an equal give and take. So there was some sort of money being given, some sort of support being given to the number 2. So the person in the middle of the third party. And you're standing out here on your own. Okay, the potential for a third party, it's not in alignment because it goes 1, 3, 2. So it wouldn't be in alignment. If anything, the way this is showing here is that you have more alignment with the third party than the person you were messing with, which is kind of odd. You have more in alignment and there's more there to where you guys have something together than you would with the person you were actually messing with, which is rather odd. Okay, but there's 3 people behind this whole dynamic of this person coming into your life, sabotaging you, leaving you for dead, whatever else. There's 3 people behind this whole experience. And then there's another 3 people out somewhere else. looking at it and observing. There's somebody out here that's actually wanting a foundation, looking at you, having to deal with these third parties, and wanting to release yourself from these third parties, or this third party dynamic. Like, and it's really kind of giving handler vibe. But you've got collaborations of a new foundation available to help you to move forward. There's some major decisions that you're going to be making soon regarding this collaboration and this new foundation. And this is divinely protected. Nobody can fuck with this. Okay? And I'll tell you right now, with the way that it shows, this new collaboration and new foundation, okay, brings you more of a foundation than going back with these third parties. I'm telling you that right now. Okay, this third party dynamic, it's going to be a longer trek to get to that foundation than it is with this new divine intervention that's coming in for you. Okay, and Spirit's asking you to go with this new divine intervention because this new divine intervention is actually going to work out way better for you. It's going to give you an extra stronghold as an individual and as a either partnership or collaboration. Okay, and it's a collaboration between two particular people. Right? So it very well could be some sort of uh, um, a collaborating of three people or more, but it's more, I don't know, it's giving more grounded, more stable, more solid, plutonic kind of energy. Okay? It's not giving instability at all. It's giving collaboration. It's giving logic. It's giving communication. It's giving decision making. It's giving progress. It's giving celebration. It's giving, like, it's a beautiful energy with this new collaboration coming in. But this third party mix up, this is a like collusion of like five or more people. Like everybody's got an opinion in it, and you know it's all based on these stupid ass opinions. It's live from beyond the grave with Aiden Wolfshadow, sitting in his coffin. I'm making a joke and mockery of the fact that I was supposed to be dead already. Okay, let's see if we can get another message for this collective with the dice. Okay, so I do see some major decisions that you need to be making soon about your stability. And these are major changes too. You have possibilities of two different timelines. You can stick on the timeline that you're on right now, and you can move forward with your current partnership or situationship or friendship or I don't know, whatever situationship that you got going on. Like it might not be just a situationship. It might just, I don't know, whoever you're dealing with in your immediate, like it could be a roommate, could be a family member, it could be a friend, it could be who is in your general energy. You can continue to move forward, and there very well could be balance there. Okay, but it's a balance of the give and take, of receiving, right? It's like receiving, being able to receive, and be opening to receive as well. There's also another possibility here where there's a lot of changes to your foundation, but it's an equal give and take with this partnership. Okay? And it's an extra solid foundation with an equal give and take. But it's going to take some major changes with this in order to create this foundation. It's not only short term, but it's long term as well. Okay? Now, with this current situation that you're dealing with, you have the possibility of walking away from this collaboration. It's almost like kind of walking away from one collaboration into another collaboration, but you still have options to these other collaborations. Or you have an option to just go off and be on your own and do it on your own. So there's a bunch of different options coming up for you for the people that are, I'm being told, that are feeling stuck right now. But you have a bunch of different options for collaboration moving forward. It's just whether or not you want. You're going to have some major decisions to make. There's going to be options presented to you. This is another message coming through. Okay, one thing I'm picking up, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones out here. So this is signifying to me that there's going to be a lot of changes going on with you. Okay? There's 1, 2. What? Yeah, there's 1, 2. All right. So specifically, these changes are going to have to be made by you. You're going to need to make sure that you're focused in these decisions. And these are changes about yourself. So how you show up in the world, your attitude, your energy, how you present yourself, what you hold within yourself, what makes you you. Okay, there's going to be major changes to that. In one situation with these changes, there is going to be collaboration. But it's like there's some sort of unbalanced energy here where you're going to feel kind of like it's not like you're left out, but it's almost as if you don't know where you're standing. You don't know what, like, it's like you're floating. You don't have anywhere to stand. Okay, and this is going to be what's bringing about the major change. There's 2 options for you. Actually, 3. There's 3 options. There's collaboration, okay, and the collaboration is going to take some major changes. Or there's collaboration and you go towards something with yourself and you reap the rewards, but it's going to take a lot longer to reap those rewards if you do it on your own. There is a possibility of you getting distracted along the way, but you will eventually make it. I also see there's another collaboration here where you have a bunch of different options coming in for you. So this is kind of bringing about what these options are, right? And which one is good for you, which one isn't, which one's going to be more work for you, which one isn't. It all depends on what you're ready for and what you're willing to commit to. I'm kind of getting the fact that you know that you need to make some sort of decisions, but it's kind of like somebody's beating around the bush as far as to whether or not they want to collaborate with you, and it's almost like they're gonna leave you out in the cold. Okay, because you're making certain decisions and wanting to collaborate, and then it's not gonna work out, right? Somebody's like, I don't know, somebody's leaving you out in the cold, and I'm like, they've done this before. Is the feeling I get a feeling with this. So you have the other option to possibly collaborate by yourself, or you have some major changes to make, um, major decisions. It's almost like it's psyching somebody out as well. By you deciding to make certain decisions, it's psyching somebody out to make decisions for them, to where they have no other choice but to collaborate, and they have no other choice but to uh, be reciprocal with you. It's like it's kind of giving like you're kind of triggering somebody into healing, and you're triggering them with their own bullshit. And they're having no other choice but to balance shit out with you, is the feeling I get. Because they're being haunted. All right, one more. Okay. There's no ones out here at all. There's only 1, 2. There's 3 6s, 2 3s, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, there's only 2 3s. So 6 6 6 is predominantly here. 2 to 5. I'm really kind of picking up on a dark energy. 4 4 4. Okay. 5 and 4. Okay. 2 and 5. All right. So whatever you planted is coming to completion. And somebody tried to make a deal with a particular someone or entity and collaborate where they shouldn't have. And I find it funny that the 3 and 3 is decided to roll onto the cards, to the shaman card and the perseverance card, and they're touching both. So with 3, this is divine, this is divinity, this is you know, the masters, the ascended masters, as well as, you know, there's definitely some sort of um, accusations that have been brought to the crossroads against you, or against me for that matter, and it's not working. It's not working at all. Basically, what I'm seeing is somebody made a deal with the devil to bring me down. It's the divine that gave permission for Lucifer to even exist in this time and space. Because if the divine wanted the world to forget about Lucifer and all the bullshit that he's pulled here, there's a lesson and there's a story in it. Despite if he is of the false light, there's still a lesson in it. You know, there's still a lesson in the story behind it. But apparently the demons are coming to collect, and somebody needs to pay up, and it's not going to be you, collective. That's evident. All right? That's evident. Confirmation station. Okay, so okay. So divine, how long is my collective supposed to wait? I know we're needing to be patient. Understandable, but as far as signs to be going in the right direction, timeline as to when these signs and synchronicities are going to come in. Between January and February, quite possibly March. It was supposed to come in through October, but it's not. You might have some mishaps, something to do with October. So there's definitely, I don't know, there's something about October being upside down. Something going on, and like it's upside down in October. I don't know what this means. March is going to be significant for you. You're coming out of hibernation to embrace new energy, growth, awakening, and rebirth. Don't worry about manifesting anything right now. Focus on your healing. I'm really picking up on the fact that you are going to be provided for. Focus on your priorities, yes. Manifest and make sure that your priorities are met. But don't really necessarily focus on manifesting. Focus on healing. Focus on letting go. Focus on releasing and making room. Okay, that's significant. Between January 20th and February 18th, Aquarius time, take an unusual path. Innovate, unique, open mind. So do something different in January. So there's many factors when it comes to manifesting, and right now you are not in an alignment to manifest. And now this isn't for everyone, okay? Many factors. Timing is fragile, complex, multifaceted. Now, delicate precision and clarity. Okay? The reason why things aren't manifesting right now is many factors. Okay? The reason why things are stuck is many things. Like timing is fragile. Very, very complex. So you got to go with the flow with this. Okay? But the synchronicities, they be syncing very, very soon. You're not going to have to wait a long time. You are on track. Something about Taurus time and Aries time. Something about going back to the past, because Taurus time came out first and then Aries time. So April to May, March to April. It could be something to do with a Taurus and an Aries. A wish fulfilled, being spontaneous and taking risks pays off. Serendipity, destiny, fate. Somebody's trying to prevent a wish fulfillment. Something about Scorpio time. October and November is not the time. It's not the right time. So yeah, October through November is not the time to do something. I don't know why, but I think there very well could be some sort of a rebirth of a connection with Scorpio being associated with the death card and death and rebirth and whatnot. This could also represent a connection and also you taking a leadership position in May or March or April. And it could very well be you connecting to the divine by taking this leadership. Okay, so there's something huge coming in. A long time in the reverse, yeah, something, it's gonna go by like nothing. Something to do with October in reverse and March. I think Spirit wants you to think short term for just right now until October. Because things are going to change, I think, by the middle of October. There's going to be some sort of injustice, I think, happen in October. I'm also picking up on. Because October, that's like Libra. That's Libra season. And Libra is associated with justice. With October being in the reverse, I'm kind of picking up on injustice there. Something about the first snowfall is going to be in October. It's going to be a doozy as well. There's going to be a winter storm in October. And I'm being told it very well could knock out the power grid. And I'm picking up on the nearing of the end of October. But from October to March it's going to fly. It's going to fly by. And before we know it, it's going to be springtime again. Okay? You might have to take a different path in January. You might have to go in a different direction in January. The ability for you to find your wish fulfillment will be on how you adapt, is what I'm being told. This is going to bring a lot of illumination and enlightenment. Clarity awaits. The wise old witch, enlighten. Illumination is near. A period of enlightenment and clarity awaits. Yeah, and it went with the Pisces time in the reverse. So this is coming out of... Oh, okay. This is like Atlantis energy. Coming out of the age of Pisces into the age of Aquarius is the kind of feeling I'm getting out of this. So I think we are leaving Pisces and moving into Aquarius. I don't know if this is even in alignment with what it is, but I'm being told sometime around Pisces we're coming out of alignment with Pisces and into Aquarius. So it's we're moving through from one into a new, right? And it's happening like within this year or next year. With like 2026 is significant. So between February and March energy. I don't know if that's planetarily concise, but that's just what I'm picking up on energetically. I could be totally wrong. But yeah, there's definitely some sort of rebirth happening. And I'm thinking this is like a rebirth of either your life or a rebirth of the earth. It's like the earth is being reborn within a new energy. So this very well could be counting on the split of the new earth and the old earth being split. So these are some predictions coming in. Is there anything else, Spirit? Okay. Message from our dragons. For collective. Okay. Collective message from the dragons. Oh, really? Aww. All right, so you're looking towards the future, collective, and the dragons are proud of you for that. We have a Queen of Wands in reverse. This could just be a very angry energy. But they're all bitter and salty at the fact that everything that they did to throw you away and get you locked up or whatever the case may be is falling on deaf ears. It's falling on like a faulty foundation. It's not sticking. Like it's not good at all, right? And this person is extremely bitter at the fact that they have to come in with an apology. Okay? And to right the wrongs of this. Because they are being haunted. We got the Five of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Now they need your help. Five of Cups in reverse. This is like... It's almost like they're trying to apologize to make up for what they did to try to destroy you. And this is like behind the scenes. Like you don't even know about this. And it's something to do with the Ten of Coins in reverse. So it's something to do with losing out on a whole bunch of money. Somebody's bitter at the fact that they have to give it back, is what I'm being told. Yeah, the devil in the reverse. Two of swords. So the divine helped you defeat the devil. The divine helped you and guided you through this battle. And they were trying to get you to self-sabotage and overthink. They're livid. They're absolutely livid that nothing is working. Somebody's being left out. Somebody was being left out in the cold because of what somebody said. Two of Cups. Yeah. They're coming in and they're saying that you sabotaged a relationship with overthinking. Okay? But it's not the case at all. They very well could have overthought, they thought, that maybe, but they wanted a Two of Cups with you, right? But it wasn't done before it even started. Like, it wasn't even that way. It wasn't even a Two of Cups before it started, but this is what they wanted with you. And somebody's livid and bitter at the fact that, like, they wanted this certain particular foundation with you and you didn't want nothing to do with it. And now they're overthinking, now they're self-sabotaging, now they're overthinking this whole thing. But at the same time, there's a challenge for equal reciprocation because of this toxic energy being like thrown out the window. Like you're not entertaining this energy anymore. And they're going to try to come in with some sort of an apology to reframe some sort of a foundation with you, and it's not there. Because you're independent. You're moving towards your independence. Queen of Swords, you're speaking truth, you're nurturing truth, you're awakening, you're allowing the light to guide you. The divine is guiding you right now. It's not even personal. Nine of Cups in the reverse. You might have some sort of feeling of overthinking certain decisions because you feel that they will not amount to wish fulfillment. It's somebody is not healed whatsoever, but they don't want you moving on. Six of Cups in the reverse. You're focused forward. You're exposing karmic bullshit. Two of Wands reversed. This is like stagnance, not moving forward. Nine of Cups reversed. This is like emotional manipulation. All the while, you're being guided by the divine. You're being guided by the divine into your independence, nurturing your truth, allowing your light to guide you, and this is not somebody's wish fulfillment. It's like they don't want you moving forward with a new collaboration because they're unhealed. They don't have any hope for moving forward. And this is, it's at the process of being exposed that there is not going to be any new beginning. And somebody's watching. It's like somebody's watching for this to happen so that way they can watch you snap out. They're waiting for your reaction. because like everything that you've been building, everything you've been planting, everything that you're coming into harvest with, they don't want it to be working out for you. They want you unstable. They want you begging. But you released this energy already. You're not even in this energy anymore. Two of coins in reverse. Because you cleared out this betrayal and this bullshit, this third party bullshit, they're trying to create imbalance again. But it's going to be illuminated. Whoever this is coming in to create more imbalance in your life, it's going to be illuminated as to who your ops are. Keep your cards close to your chest, collective. Something to do with the Cancer. Somebody's throwing lies out there. There's a lot of deception. Whatever they're trying to do is going to totally destroy them. They're trying to overwhelm you, and this is why you need to keep your cards close to your chest. I'm really picking up on a Cancer energy. But somebody wants you begging. Somebody does, like, they're watching you. They're waiting for the boot to fall. With the exposure of this no more new beginning. Like this whole brand new beginning that you're on right now, and they're thinking that it's gonna just be all to shit. It's almost like it's gonna be exposed that they're wishing on your downfall, and they're waiting for you to snap. But what the dragons are saying, that it's not happening. You're not going to hit. There's not going to be a downfall. This is not a breakdown, collective. This is a breakthrough. There's a difference. All right, collective. Let's see if there's one more message here. All right, what about this, Spirit? With the dragons. What is the situation? All right, so somebody's lying about your independence, and they're thinking that you're doing the devil's work. And this whole assumption is coming to an end. 6 of Cups and 5 of Coins. This is an energy from the past. They're thinking you're doing the devil's work and that you need to be brought to an end. And it's all lies. Yeah, there's some sort of a 2 of Cups coming in. Okay, so somebody coming in and lying to a possibility of a 2 of Cups. The truth and the clarity is going to come in about this. About you being financially dependent on this person. The truth is coming through. That it was a very, very toxic situation. And you're getting rewards for this, for bringing this to an end. There's justice coming. Somebody made you look dependent. To make you seem unstable. I'm also getting that somebody's energetically dependent on you and they are siphoning for the devil. So they've got to deal with some sort of, they got to deal with the devil, that they siphon your energy for the devil. So the devil's not having to do it. I'm also picking up that, yeah, this cycle is going to be over soon. Like, there's definitely cycles ending, and there will be harvest for these cycles. You are going to receive some sort of harvest. There's a new there's a new direction coming in. Once you finish this cycle off, collective, okay, things are going to change. Things are going to change. I'll tell you that right now. Somebody came in and lied about a certain connection, okay, saying that you were a user, but the truth is evident that they're making clear deals with the devil. Okay, somebody's coming in with some sort of stability offer of clarity, offer of truth, and this is your justice. Somebody was lying on you, saying a whole bunch of shit, and there's definitely something coming in for you. This is your justice. I'm also picking up here that somebody's emotionally tied to you, and they're about to lose absolutely everything. You're going to be able to move forward into the future. They're going to be extremely... They're going to have no other choice but to move on. Okay? It's either you or them. Somebody's going to have no other choice but to move on. I'm also getting that somebody's coming in and lying because they're energetically tied to you and they're tied to the devil somehow, and they want to complete a cycle. And the only way they can complete a cycle is to connect with you. Okay, but um, it's going to be revealed that this is going to be a new possible direction, and there's going to be an offer of stability, which is going to look like justice, but the divine is saying don't move forward with this because it's going to leave you in the cold. It's going to leave you feeling disconnected yet again. Like, this is the devil being deceptive. Who is this Knight of Swords in reverse? The Five of Swords. So, okay, tell me more. I'm really picking up somebody's trying to change the way people see you. A Queen of Pentacles on its side. So this is a Queen of Pentacles. So Queen of Pentacles, the stingy bitch, is coming in saying that you're stingy. And she made some sort of a deal with the devil, and the completion is cycling, and the cycling is completing. And they're coming in to pay up. Right? They're not going to get the end of the cycle that they want. Like, they're coming in with fighting words is what it is. They're thinking that they're not satisfied. They're coming in strategic. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. The Hanged Man, you've had an awakening, or they've had an awakening. They don't want to walk away. Queen of Wands, you might have an awakening and you might not want to walk away from a Queen of Wands. Ace of Wands in reverse. The Tower in reverse. So there could have been a Queen of Pentacles that was kind of at par. They've been fighting with themselves about giving you an offer. But this is just an offer to basically leave you in the cold. And it's almost like you're going to have an awakening about hanging out with a Queen of Wands. And you're going to want to go back. You're not going to want to walk away from this Queen of Wands because it's solid. Like there's nothing wrong with this situation. I'm really picking up on a Capricorn energy with the Queen of Pentacles. There's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and then we have the Devil here, so there's definitely Capricorn energy here. Quite possibly Capricorn, and there's quite possibly Libra energy here. This Capricorn also lied about a relationship. They lied to a relationship. They said you were stingy when they were the stingy ones. I'm also picking up a lot of temper with this Devil card. But the truth is known. And they basically, you know, there's clarity, there's a new beginning, there's clarity, there's a new beginning, there's a new offer of stability, which is justice. But it's not something to move forward with this Two of Wands in reverse. And it's almost like somebody gave money to somebody to just walk away from you, is the feeling I get, and just leave you in the cold. And this is apparently justice for them, to leave you out in the cold. And now this Queen of Pentacles is fighting with a particular person. Nine of Cups, Ace of Coins in reverse, both. There's the Star reverse, the Six of Cups reverse. Emotional manipulation, emotional and like, it's like giving me emotional siphoning, and it's all for money. It's like move on. They're never going to heal, and all they're going to do is make you feel anxious. With the Four of Swords, like you're never going to heal with this. You're never going to be able to walk away from this. You're never going to rest with this energy because they're just going to manipulate you. And that's not the case at all. It's all lies. You very much give of yourself. You give what you can, collective. And somebody's trying to make you look stingy. This Queen of Pentacles is trying to make you look stingy. And this person, this Queen of Pentacles, has been at the helm of all of this bullshit. All of the sabotage. Thinking that she can overpower you and put you in your place. And leave you out in the cold. Teach you a lesson. And they're going and trying to use your relationships and, you know, get you fired from your jobs, all this stuff. So that way you don't move on, you don't move forward, you don't move into a new position, you don't move into new beginnings. It all gets shut down. So you have nothing. This is how stingy they are. Because they want it all for themselves. Again, collective, like, Spirit's saying, you should have been dead already. Things are going to be revealed. How somebody was financially dependent on you behind your back. Three of Wands. They work together to collude together to sabotage you and have you miss out. Dragons don't mess around. I'll tell you that. What's this one? It kind of jumped out, but jumped back in again. Follow through the shuffle first. Yeah, the Strength card comes out here upside down. So this could be a karmic Leo. There's a karmic Leo and the Page of Coins. So somebody thought by disempowering you and taking you out of this warrior kind of energy that it was going to be justice. Okay, and that they were going to break you and get you to submit and, you know, give you some sort of little fucking breadcrumbs for submitting to their bullshit. But you stood 10 toes down on this. Okay? You stood 10 toes down on this, and justice is here for you. Yeah, 4 of Cups. 4 Cups in the reverse. So you know for a fact you deserve better treatment than this. Anything else with this message? Yeah, they tried to ruin absolutely everything that you made. 7 of Coins in reverse. All the seeds that you planted, they wanted to destroy them. 9 of Swords. They wanted you in jail. They wanted you thrown in jail and locked away. Throw away the key. They wanted you at least trapped in your head. The King of Swords, but you stood on business. You stood on business, and you made some major decisions with the 2 of Swords to move forward. So there was a situation with a Hermit, a King of Swords, and a King of Coins. They thought they were clever. They thought they had it all figured out. This could be a Virgo, a Gemini, and a Taurus. They thought they had it all figured out. Four of Cups. And right now, at this point, they are not satisfied with the status quo. Okay? This King of Swords is not satisfied with your decisions that you are making. I'll tell you that right now. I find it funny that this King of Coins, this Taurus, is wanting more. It's like this Taurus wants a 10 of Cups with you. 10 of Wands. Five of Wands. The Ten of Wands reversed and the Five of Wands. They want to bring some sort of, I don't know, they want to bring some sort of a fight. They're not satisfied with their wish fulfillment of what they've received or what they're getting or whatever the fact. Yeah. So they're fighting. It's really picking up on the fact that the King of Coins is all pissed off and not satisfied at the fact that they're not getting the Ten of Cups that they wanted. And somebody's wounds are protruding, and they're festered, and they're fighting with themselves because they know they deserve better. And now they're fighting, and it's not a good situation. They're not satisfied with the so-called Ten of Cups that they were getting with this person. So it's like somebody went over to the other side. Somebody went to the other side. Maybe they had an enlightening experience to where they made decisions, and these decisions are non-reciprocal, right? This King of Swords is going in one direction, and this King of Coins is going in a total different direction. And they're not satisfied with what they amounted to, because they figure, okay, it's like the third party, it's like you and the third, it's like you and this person that you were messing with, and then this person you were messing with goes back to the third party thinking the grass is greener on the other side, but it was fertilized with bullshit. They were no longer in alignment anymore. And yeah, it's coming out that this so-called, yeah, it's being revealed, the moon in the reverse. It's being revealed that was more fighting and there was more wounds being opened than any type of fulfillment. So by them going back to the past, it didn't turn out for anything, and this is going to be partially your justice. Because I'm thinking there's somebody snapping out at the fact of them learning some sort of information. So, yeah, the Lovers, they've made a decision against a relationship. Lovers in the reverse. Yeah, and somebody's releasing this betrayal. Somebody had an awakening. If it's not something to do with a Virgo, it's somebody had an awakening, somebody released. There's some sort of betrayal that was released with the Hermit, with an awakening. It could be with a Virgo. You could have released a betrayal with a Virgo. Maybe dodged a bullet. It's going to be revealed to you soon. I'm also picking up that this King of Swords and this King of Pentacles, they want to release this burden with you. There's also something here about a Ten of Cups. But somebody's needing to release some sort of conflict and release a betrayal. The Two of Cups, it's just seeing that this relationship is not compatible. And they basically went back with each other for nothing. They basically wasted a whole bunch of time. And not only did they do that, they fumbled you. So there's definitely some sort of information or energy coming in about that clarity. Somebody made a huge mistake. And they paid dearly for it. Yeah, somebody's bitter at the fact that somebody's moving forward and having focus, having options. Yeah, moving forward above the manipulation and the conflict. Somebody's bitter at the fact that you're winning. The divine is guiding you in this collective, so Ace of Cups. You got no spoons for this. Yeah, because you're left in the dark. And you're moving forward. You're focused. You're inspired. You're not looking back, collective. And you're still opening up your heart. Okay? You're still moving forward with a compassionate heart, despite their efforts. The Seven of Swords, you're walking into double for your trouble, my friend, whoever you are. And this is due to some sort of lying, somebody nurturing lies, somebody, Queen of Swords. You've released this already. You don't see this coming, but somebody was obsessed with you. Okay, somebody tried to ruin your love relationship. It was left in the dark. This was the whole idea, to ruin your relationship. To sabotage your relationship. Somebody wasn't satisfied that you were happy. There's a Queen of Cups here on its side. She's not satisfied at the fact that you are actually building something for yourself and that you're moving forward anyway, despite what they tried to do. They're so bitter. They were trying to siphon off of you energetically, abundantly, like they wanted part of your 10 of coins. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I'm really picking up on a Cancer. She was a so-called high priestess, which she wasn't no fucking priestess whatsoever. She was a delinquent. You're getting the upper hand over this. This person's bitter at the fact that they've been bound from using their gifts. Yeah, and they're anxious at the fact that you're getting this 10 of Pentacles. And they're up shit's creek at this point. They colluded with other people to take this from you. They have no other choice but to give it back. Eight of Cups, and this is not something they can walk away from. They can't walk away from the fact that they betrayed you. They can't walk away from the fact that they colluded with other people to rip this from you. They can't walk away from the fact of that. And it's being found out. There's a paper trail. There's evidence. They just need to look into it. The Hangman, just stay patient. Stay to your perspective. Don't think that you're overthinking anything. Don't think you have to pretzel yourself into a particular position to see things differently. You see things clear, collective. Okay? Stay true to your perspective, because you know exactly what the fuck's going on. The divine is showing you this. So the dragons are confirming this. Somebody's being told they're not going to be able to move forward with their plans of siphoning anymore. The days of them siphoning off of you and your abundance is over. I'm really picking up like these certain paperwork is being finalized for transfer. So there's definitely somebody that self-sabotaged their whole plan to take you out, to take you down. It's all falling apart. Just be patient. Shit's about to be revealed to you. And there was a King of Swords involved here in the reverse. There was a lot of lies and deception. And there was a lot of lies regarding a Cancer and a Gemini. That's all I'm going to put. And it's like they got breadcrumbed into a situation too that they didn't get paid. They didn't get any money out of it. And they're feeling betrayed. Because there was a King of Swords, a Gemini, and a Cancer that were involved in siphoning from you, betraying you, keeping you unstable to the point where you couldn't walk away. Two of Wands, you're walking away anyway. And somebody's livid at the fact that you got away. Somebody's livid. Absolutely fucking livid that you got away. Like, I can't stress it enough. Losing her shit. Outright losing her shit. So, this Queen of Cups thinks that they can come in and get you to have some sort of a rebirth, a reconsideration. She thinks that she can talk you into this, trying this new relationship that you were left in the dark about. She's trying to get it to where you heal this relationship. She wants to try to come in and compromise. Like, they outright tried to break your heart and sabotage you by sabotaging a relationship or creating a sabotage and a betrayal within a relationship. She orchestrated this whole thing. Now she's thinking that she's all bitter at the fact that she's got to come in and there's some sort of a rebirth of this. Trying to think up a way to rebirth this relationship or something. Ten of Cups. This is something about a betrayal of a Ten of Cups. And somehow they want to rebirth this Ten of Cups. Nine of Wands. Something says that you're getting the upper hand, or they want the upper hand. Nine of Coins. There's Nine of Wands, Nine of Coins. So, after all of this shit that they pulled, now they want to come in and put, with an apology and the tail between their legs. But you're getting wish fulfillment. Maybe it's because you're getting wish fulfillment. You're getting the upper hand. You've been through enough. Enough is enough. Somebody's livid at the fact that you're moving on. Somebody's making a judgment call on independence. The Empress. The Moon. The Six of Swords. And the Four of Coins. Three of Cups. And the Lovers in reverse. Knight of Cups, the Strength card. Page of Swords. And the Hanged Dragon. So somebody's having an awakening by observing you, watching you. They're gaining strength, they're gaining confidence, they're gaining, they're opening up their heart space. But it's like they're focusing on their own right now. There's some sort of illusions being cast. Somebody's going to have to make a judgment call. Because somebody isn't at rest. Somebody needs to be at rest, but they're not at rest. They're anxious. I don't know. There's just something about it. I don't know. But, I don't know. You're getting the upper hand in this bullshit. Alright, collective? That's the main message out of all 3 of these videos. You're getting the upper hand. Okay, this is a confirmation and a reassurance that things are working out in your favor despite the chaos and the bullshit. Alright? On that note, collective, I think I'm going to officially end this live. You're going to be celebrating soon. That's what the dragons are saying. Celebrating a 10 of Cups. And your manifestations are coming in with the Magician. You got the power. Bum, bum. Yeah, somebody's coming in to reconcile and bring in some sort of truth. They want to bring in truth to reconciliation. Somebody's going to be majorly happy at the manifestations coming in. Okay? You're no longer going to be trapped. Somebody's coming in quick with some information. So, stay true to yourself. Be patient. Okay? Somebody's fighting right now. And once they're done fighting, once they're done saying what they need to say, they're coming towards you. So, probably within the next 48 to 72 hours, you might have someone coming towards you, wanting to speak. About a particular situation. Figure it out for yourself of what this situation is. Balance out your mind and your heart. And allow the divine to work with you and to work through this with you. Okay, you are not alone in this. Whatever this is. Okay? If you cannot be good at it, at least be good to yourself, first and foremost. So that way, once your own cup is full, you can share with others. Okay? And on that note, love you lots. Thank you so much for your support. If these 3 lives resonated with you, throw me a super chat, super sticker, super thanks. Throw me a donation at PayPal. Da-da-da-da-da. It's all greatly appreciated. And I'll catch you in the next one.